Okay, so P. Diddy got arrested and has no bond. I'm gonna react to this video, and I don't know too much about the case. So let me see what the charges are, and then I'll comment.
Top at 5:30, breaking developments in the federal case against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. After pleading not guilty following his arrest in New York, a judge rules no bond. Diddy is charged with racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. Good evening, I'm Jim Barry.
And I'm Lauren Pastrana. Naja is on assignment. Many details are stunning and maybe disturbing for some viewers to hear. CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister is live in Miami Beach with more on this explosive case. Anna?
Lauren, Jim, Diddy won't be here at his Star Island home or any of his properties for quite some time. According to investigators, they found a wealth of evidence here in Miami and in his LA homes back during those raids in March. And according to prosecutors, they say that Diddy coerced his victims to fulfill his sexual desires and to protect his reputation. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs now facing several serious...
And before they say the allegations and everything, man, just looking at his body vibe, he kind of looks he gives off that like feeling of like a sexual predator, you know. I'm still of the belief not guilty into proven or innocent until proven guilty in the court of law, but the dude kind of seems sketchy, and being that he was a music producer, or I think he still is. Everyone knows how it works. Like if you want to get put on, you gotta almost like basically sleep with the boss, you know, in that in entertainment in that field. Like we saw with Harvey Weinstein. And now, whether it was, I always have the question: it's whether he's the one that pushed the victims to sleeping with him, or sometimes I think that the victims, like in some of the cases, I don't know, that they might have wanted to sleep with him to improve their careers, just because I've seen that happen in places that I work with, that people know that they could sleep, if they sleep with the boss, that they could basically sleep their way to the top, you know. I don't know if that's the case here, or like I said, or either way it's wrong, you know. But just something to be worried about as if you are in a position of power to don't sleep with your employees, even if they're the ones who are like trying to like push themselves on you, because it could come back to bite you, you know. And it's always like they probably just want ulterior motives. Like we see this with gold diggers a lot. They sleep with, especially like the ones who sleep with like really old guys like Hugh Hefner, or that Texas billionaire who was with that freaking stripper, Anna Nicole Smith. It's like it's obviously that they don't love those people, you know. They're in it for ulterior motives, and people will sleep with somebody, you know, to get something, and either whether it's to get money, to get a promotion, or a job, or be in a movie or whatnot. So I wonder if that's part of these the victims, that they did it intentionally, but I'm pretty sure that it's true that he probably did it the other way around too. That he pressured people to sleep with him. All right, let me see the rest of the video.
Various federal charges.
Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice.
The 3-count indictment comes after numerous lawsuits accusing Diddy of sexual assault and battery, and months after the surveillance video from 2016 was released of him beating his former girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a Los Angeles hotel. In March, federal agents raided both Diddy's Miami and Los Angeles homes, and prosecutors say they found evidence of freak-off sex parties where victims were allegedly forced to participate.
They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims.
The indictment goes on to state that investigators seized various freak-off supplies, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of...
What the hell? I never heard of that term, freak off.
Baby oil and lubricant.
1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant? What the fuck? Oh, man. I mean, maybe he's really ashy. Oh, man. Yeah, he's going to jail for life. That's why they didn't give him no bond, because they know if he bonds out, he ain't coming back.
Oil and lubricant. Diddy's lawyers say he's innocent and argue that he should be released on bail ahead of trial. Right now, Diddy is the only defendant listed in the indictment.
I would not be surprised that if this case is ultimately resolved through plea.
1,000 bottles, like they counted every single bottle. 1 in inventory, 2, 3.
A negotiated plea while he's charged in a conspiracy. It's interesting that there are no co-conspirators that were named in this indictment, which leads me to believe that there are a lot of cooperating witnesses.
If the case goes to trial and Diddy is found guilty, he could spend a minimum of 15 years to a maximum sentence of life in prison.
A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York.
And Diddy's lawyers say that their client is innocent, and again, he is being held without bond. But for now, reporting live from Star Island in Miami Beach, Anna McAllister, CBS News, Miami.
Yeah, let that be a lesson too. Another life lesson is, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. You know, life's a marathon. Like, he had the key to the city, everything's going great, and then bam, here. But it's also just because like, let's say in your life it's not going great, or something happens. Hey, you know what, those could be just like little bumps. You know, you can still achieve greatness. Like Nelson Mandela, I think he was in prison for like 30 years or somewhere around there, and then he became president of South Africa. So it ain't over till it's over. But it's also, just don't think because you're on top that it all can't come crashing down on you, you know? And like I said, innocent until proven guilty, but man, he's guilty. He's guilty. And guys, be careful, you know, nowadays with the Me Too movement, don't sleep with your employees no matter what. Be careful who you sleep with too. You know, you never know when somebody might claim something later on, or especially if you're if you're really successful or have a lot of money. You know, there's people have done some crazy stuff trying to. There was this baseball player. I think he played for LA, who just got cleared after 2 different women were trying to say that he did something to them, and it came out that they were just after money. You know, people do that. People will say anything to get money, attention, pity, something. I don't know. People weird. So always watch out for yourself, because ain't nobody else gonna watch out for you. All right, that's it. This on this one. But innocent or guilty? Let me know in the comments.